to go. And so I got to stop right there because I'm going to be honest. This is like hotbed for lawsuits and censorship and all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. But it's a real thing. And by the way, it's on both sides. It's on both sides. Fake actors and actresses that go on TV and go to events and do all this stuff. And they're at almost every major planned event. So, first, let me just play clip 10. Here is a doctor who goes on TV, tells you how afraid you need to be and to get a vaccine. And notice what happens at the end of this staged clip in clip 10.
Doctors like Pia Myers, who had this message.
I'm trying to encourage everybody to please take this Delta variant very seriously due to the transmissibility. It is incredibly contagious, and our children are getting sick. Sorry, can't do this.
And then she laughs.
Clearly overcome with emotion.
Laughter. She was laughing. But see, CBS played it thinking you're so dumb you don't think she's crying. She's clearly laughing. Now, okay, so you say, okay, well, what's up with that? This is from some B-I-itch I know. That's just her moniker. That's her social media moniker. She's pretty popular. And so she did a video on this doctor. So I want to play you that now because this just makes you ask even more questions. And again, folks, I'm just going to tell you this. The only reason I can do this is because other people are covering it and we have mainstream. These people are on mainstream news. This is regular stuff that it's like too hot to touch. So here's that same Dr. Pia Myers being covered by some B I know. And so what do you think about this report?
So I saw a very weird video going around today on Twitter, and I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into who this doctor is, Pia Myers. As you can see, this was a special that appeared on CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, and just have a look.
Florida leads the nation in pediatric hospitalizations. It's overwhelming doctors like Pia Myers, who had this message.
I'm trying to encourage everybody to please take this Delta variant very seriously due to the transmissibility. It is incredibly contagious, and our children are getting sick.
Pause it right there. See the symbology there, by the way? The little Baphomet horns? I don't know, maybe a coincidence. But this is like everything a method actor would do. It's like get into character, and then, oh, I can't concentrate, I break character, I go walk off the screen laughing. All right, continue with the report.
I can't do this.
Clearly overcome with emotion.
Clearly. Let's watch that one again.
I can't do this.
All right, one more time.
That's laughter.
Now, I'm not going to go into the fact that Dr. Pia Myers was part of a medical malpractice case worth $500,000 that led to permanent brain damage and quadriplegia in a patient. I'm also not going to mention the fact that it's an odd coincidence that immediately after that, she picked up and moved from Jacksonville to Naples. I mean, according to a Johns Hopkins study, medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in the United States and accounts for nearly 10% of all deaths. So I guess it's just something we have to deal with. And I'm not going to mention the fact that she's an activist who advocates for gun control on her Facebook. But what I will talk about is the fact that this is not actually an interview that took place with CBS. And in fact, it was a video that showed up on the Safe and Healthy Children's Coalition of Collier County's Facebook on August 8th, wherein they say, "We need everyone to wear a mask. This is temporary as we're going back into school and we're seeing a rise in cases." In this video, Dr. Pia Myers appears and she sounds a little different. Check it out.
I'm the director of the pediatric ER here at NCH. I'm here today to tell you what is happening in our community and our children of our community. I work as a clinician in the ER, and during the summer months of June, we were only seeing about 10 patients a week who had COVID. At the end of July, we saw that number rise dramatically. We are starting to see more than 10 patients a week.
If you'll notice here at the end, it just cuts off before she does the weird laugh thing. So it does make me wonder who made the decision to include that final clip in the CBS feature, and if they did it to make it seem more personable or give the impression that it was a sort of interview. But flat out, it wasn't, and it's very weird. Let me know what you think. Bye.
So there you go. Now imagine, I don't see a situation for blackmail here at all. All this medical malpractice, doctors that kill people, have $500,000 settlements, and then all of a sudden they're on TV telling you to take a vaccine. They're on TV laughing about it, saying they can't do this. They're in pediatrician wards. What? Boy, do you think the people that send their kids to that doctor might want to know?